For the third time in as many weeks, British warplanes taking to the skies for airstrikes on Yemen. RAF Typhoon aircraft took off last night from their base in Cyprus. They were joined by a British refueling plane and by the US Air Force on a mission to destroy Houthi militia targets. A joint statement released with the images said the militaries of the United States and United Kingdom, with support from Australia, Bahrain, Canada, Denmark, the Netherlands and New Zealand, conducted an additional round of proportionate and necessary strikes against 36 Houthi targets across 13 locations in Yemen in response to the Houthis' continued attacks against international and commercial shipping, as well as naval vessels transiting the Red Sea. And as video emerged claiming to show explosions on the ground in Yemen, the United States said they dropped 2,000-pound bombs on deeply buried weapons storage facilities, as well as drone and missile depots. This is, the UK Defence Secretary said, not an escalation. And maybe it's not intended to be, but it will be seen as one in a campaign of Western military action against Iranian militia across the region. Far to the north, in Iraq's Anbar province, Saturday morning revealed the damage from the previous night's American airstrikes there. 85 targets hit, the Pentagon said, in a mission to retaliate for the deaths of 3 US soldiers a week ago. The Americans insist this is distinct from the latest attacks in Yemen, but of course it will not be seen that way by the other side. In the Iraqi capital, Baghdad, Sky News spoke to a leader from an influential militia group aligned to Iran.
We have said it before, in a clear and direct way. We don't accept threats. At the moment, if any members of the Islamic resistance in Iraq are targeted, or any jihadi or resistance fighter from any part of the resistance forces are targeted, there will be retaliation from us. We do not accept or acquiesce to the violation of Iraqi sovereignty.
The danger of attempting to deter militias with force is clear. There are 2,500 American troops in Iraq in bases like this in Erbil, here to counter the enduring threat from ISIS. Attacks by Iranian-backed militia on these bases are common. If another American is killed, you can see how this spirals. The fact that images like this are now becoming routine should be alarming. The American and British militaries and their governments are engaged in a high-stakes battle to deter and to dominate. The risk of miscalculation and of escalation is real. Mark Stone, Sky News in Washington.